Patrick. It's Patrick and the people. It's Patrick, the people. Patrick and the people. Rock stars, blue collar heroes. Emotional support horses. Patrick and the people. Rock stars, blue collar heroes, emotional support horses. Patrick and the people. Rock and the people. Rock stars, blue collar heroes. Emotional support horses. Patrick and the people. Patrick and the people. Rock stars. Blue collar heroes. Emotional support horses. Patrick and the people.
Know when you see them, cause they're so real. Already know exactly how you feel. See the head, not like seeing a steeple. You damn well know they're one of the people. Nobody breaks us, as nobody made us. And no one can take this, cause we got their fix. We are the people, we are the people, we are the people. Don't mess with this.
Oh, yeah. Here we are. Good morning to you. What's up, buddy?
It's freaking cold.
It is cold, man. It's a little ridiculously cold, isn't it?
Dude, I moved away from this stuff for a reason.
I know, man. And here you are back at it again, huh?
I called up my buddy yesterday and I was like, hey, your weather's drunk again, and ended up in Arkansas. And
Right.
he just laughed.
Yeah, it's colder than normal for this time of year.
Yeah, just
So,
a little bit.
You know, I don't know if that bodes badly for winter or not.
I don't know, because it's supposed to warm right back up, man.
Yeah.
So,
Well.
I don't know. Maybe it could be. I'm hoping that,
Hold on.
maybe this was it. It was like, hey, here's your winter, 2 days, instead of, the normal 2
Right.
weeks that it is. But, yeah. Yeah, we'll figure out something to talk about. I don't know where he went. He just walked off. But, it's Tuesday. Yeah. Oh, gotcha.
I realized I didn't bring it with me.
T-Mac said it's freezing. She just took Tommy to the bus and about froze to death. Yeah. Yeah. My kiddo this morning when we walked out to the car, he's like, I want to go through the garage. And I'm like, no, we don't. No, let's just go through the normal door today.
Yeah.
We don't need to open up the biggest door in the house
just
and
suck
let
air.
all the cold air come in.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah.
He's excited about a garage, so that's cool.
Oh, dude, he's loving the new house.
Yeah, that's
We're getting
great.
settled in nicely. I finally got some of the decorations and pictures up
Oh, did you?
yesterday, and all the rooms put together.
Now,
and-
where did you put the portrait of me?
That's outside in the
Oh.
trash can.
Why is it there?
Yeah, well-
I don't understand. I thought
The big golden picture
it
with
was
you.
a lovely housewarming gift.
Yeah.
It was tastefully done. You didn't see any naughty parts.
Well, it got a little cold and we needed some heat.
Yeah, so you burn it.
The oil really,
Yeah, it really kept the
the
fire
painting,
going.
yeah, it kept it going all night, man.
No,
Nice
if
and
it was,
toasty.
it wasn't oil. If it was me, it would have been some watercolor paint by number shit. Yeah, no, it'd have been paint by number. That's how it'd go. Oh, man.
How was your night, man?
Man, it was pretty good. Just worked on real estate stuff most of the night, trying to help my clients get across the finish line to close their house. And so it's kind of a big deal.
When we get into the news, I got a story I read that I'd like from your from the real estate side mindset.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
kind of, whether this is really a good thing or.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Let's see what we do have to talk about here.
We do have some. I've got some diamonds news to talk about.
Oh, do
later
you?
on in the show.
Okay. All right, we'll do that too. Where shall we start? Let's start here with something that's fairly light. An entire Montana town was bought by one person for the price tag of about $2.2 million. The city of Prey, it's 45 minutes from Yellowstone. It was purchased by a local woman. The town comes with its own post office, which is leased by the Postal Service, a duplex, 3 log cabins that are short-term rentals, and a 100-year-old general store. In addition, it came with plans and approvals to build 8 more dwellings. In August, the town sold to a local lady who's really cool. That's who the realty guy said.
Okay.
I think she's going to preserve the town historically and reopen the store. So that's kind of cool. I mean, if you get to buy your own town.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
That's crazy.
Bundy loves Montana, and he talks about how, their town where he's at is not very big either.
Yeah.
And so he kind of, when he goes there, he started going there to do, as you might imagine, electrical work.
Right.
Right. And it started that they needed other things. Well, I mean, he was handy anyway.
Right.
So now he's kind of the town handyman, literally, for several months a year.
Yeah.
He's the guy that fixes everything.
Just go, hey,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, call Bundy.
that's a good bag.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you can do it, it
Yeah.
is. It is great.
I agree. Latasha said, you can buy towns. And I was like, I've never,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, if
somebody buy Little Rock,
you have
please.
enough money. Well, that's a city. It's a little different than a defunct town sitting somewhere, but you might be able to buy Clinton.
Yeah.
It's pretty empty over there. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying you can.
T-Mac says, shit, we need to all pool our money together, buy a town, and just make it a PATP town.
Yeah, that's like Laura and I always talk about the cul-de-sac crew. I think that's what everybody wants to have. Is,
Yeah.
This place of land where only the cool people are there with you, and that's it. You don't have any asshole neighbors, just people you dig.
Do all the houses come with a free picture of you already hung up?
No, and it will be behind plexiglass, clearly, and permanently mounted, so it can't be thrown in the fire.
Right.
Yeah. Dear leader.
Oh, wise Patrick.
That's what I'll go by, dear leader.
The flags outside will be you from the TikTok video with the light over your
Yeah,
head.
that's right.
Yeah.
A 15-year-old Florida boy is facing felony charge after leading deputies on a dangerous electric dirt bike pursuit through rush hour traffic on Tuesday. Deputies with the Collier County Sheriff's Office said they spotted the teen, Kyle Sermon of Naples. Oh, Kyle. He was rolling around about 6 p.m., riding recklessly, they say, along the Golden Gate Parkway. Dash cam video caught the teen speeding and weaving through traffic. At one point, he got up to 70 miles an hour. So that's the part of the story that impressed me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on an electric bike.
And it's going 70?
70?
That's pretty good.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
That's pretty solid right there. He took off weaving through heavy traffic, reached speeds of 70. Deputies, of course, chased, and he looked back as he fled, jumping sidewalks and in front of other cars. I mean, it was just like a regular high-speed movie chase, except
Right.
he's on this electric bike.
There ain't no Power Wheels.
No, I mean, but they did get him, and
Yeah.
it didn't end well for him. So he's going to get lots of charges. 15. Kyle, he won't stay gone long, but
No.
long enough.
No.
They'll probably send him to like a boot camp or something. Let's see.
You'll have a good story.
Speaking of electric vehicles apparently are proving their worth when it comes to the long-term emission. While building an EV does create more pollution up front because of battery production demands, more energy, it says the balance changes quickly when the car is on the road. After about 2 years of normal driving, an electric car overtakes a gas-powered one in total savings and keeps widening the gap over time. Now, this is one new report that's been put out anyway. I don't know much about that kind of stuff, to be honest with you.
Yeah, me either.
But that's great. Hey, look, if it's working, it's working.
Right.
But first, you got to get people that want to buy those things.
Let's go knock down
Although
another
I
10
do-
acres of rainforest for a highway.
You're right. I do have a client right now that's got one, and every time they pull up, it's like, and it's really kind of a cool sound. I'm like, it's kind of futuristic, that sound, Let's see. This is not nice. Maybe you saw this on social media. New video shows the moment a Mississippi college student was smirking after he was confronted for hurling anti-Semitic slurs at Barstool Sports founder Dave Portnoy. He was doing one of his famous pizza reviews, and the heckler, identified by the cops as 20-year-old Patrick McClintock, was caught on camera bombarding Portnoy and screaming "F the Jews" outside a pizza joint in Starkville, Mississippi last week. Portnoy released the full clip of it hours after McClintock was arrested for disturbing the peace. He said, "Hey, F the Jews, F you, Dave." The camera was focused on Dave Portnoy, who is, by the way, Jewish, if you don't know. He said, "Why don't you come into the camera, buddy?" And he didn't. He just said, "Get the F out of Starkville." The heckler was quickly shouted down by bystanders before being pushed away by Portnoy's security. And so I guess he's already resigned from the school because he knew what was about to happen after that video. He was like, "Yeah, I'm probably going to get some."
Yep, you're done.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You halfway hate him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
About halfway. It's because Rich is half Jewish, okay,
Right.
if you don't know. Yeah, do you I don't know, as someone who has, even though I know you don't practice Judaism,
Right.
as someone who grew up in that and has family members who are, do you feel like there has been a rise of that type of sentiment recently, or no? No, you haven't seen any more nor less.
I haven't. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I was just curious if you did.
No. I mean, I think, probably once every few months or so, I hear a story like the one that you just read.
Yeah,
but
idiots are idiots.
Yeah,
They're gonna be
exactly.
idiots. Yeah. No, that's about right. That's about right.
It just kind of comes down to, okay, if you want to be ignorant and dumb, then, congratulations. Way to commit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were talking this week about fast food, and I think this is great. 30 years after a teen boy ordered a McDonald's quarter pounder, it still looks good enough to eat, although owners insist it's no longer food. The story began in Adelaide, South Australia, back in '95, when teenagers Edward Nitz and Casey Dean asked Nitz's sister to take him to a Mickey D's drive-thru. Been a long day. What? What's going on? What are you doing?
I don't know.
What are you doing here, man? What are you doing?
Oh, no. I give up.
What happened, man? Hold on. There's back. All right, come on.
No, Brandon, I'm not going to fix it because apparently I'm going to break it.
Here, hold on. I'll fix it, man. Just relax, everybody. Everybody, calm down. Professionals at work here. Calm down. There you go, man. So anyway, he didn't eat this burger, right? So he held on to it, and I guess wherever it was, it got left for a while.
Okay.
And now this 30-year-old, what they noticed is that it really didn't change.
Right.
Now it's 30 years later.
Okay.
They still have this thing on display. It's now in a museum area. And look at it. It still looks, it looks the same. It's pretty crazy that it could be looking like that for 30 years. What does that tell you? I don't know what that tells me about what's in it. I don't know if that's good or that's bad.
I mean, it's clearly not good. Nothing about that is good.
A 30-year
Food is
burger.
not supposed to be good 30 years later.
Well, I don't think.
I mean,
you can
unless
eat
it's
it, but it's still there.
Oh, trust me, somebody's gonna eat it.
Somebody, you're calling.
Be going in the next day like, oh man, I just had a bad burger. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that burger was.
Yeah,
bad.
that's gonna be a college prank or something.
Yeah, no, that would be the worst. Somebody probably die from something on. Probably start the zombie apocalypse if somebody ate that.
Add it
That's
to
what
the
would
wheel
happen.
of pain.
Yeah, no, there's no wheel of pain. That's gone. It's gone. Okay, this is a little bit crazy. The Florida Gators were up pretty big in the fourth quarter in their win over North Florida Thursday. Fans had one big request from head coach Todd Golden. They wanted to see Oliver Rue. He's the world's tallest teen, 7'9".
Jeez.
They wanted to see him make his college debut. Chance of We Want Ollie in the arena. And they did grant it with about 2 minutes left in the game. They put him in, and he didn't even touch the ball. because of the attention he commanded, I guess. But look how much taller he is than these guys. And these are like
That's crazy.
6'1",
Yeah.
6'2" guys here. And like, I mean, he's just,
They got two of them on them. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't
what are we
even
supposed to do?
yeah, no, 7'9", man. That
is insane.
Yeah. And I guess he plays, as you might imagine, both football and
Of course.
basketball. He probably plays anything he wants at 7'9".
Yeah, I mean-
It's like, just whatever you want to do, bro. Can you imagine 7'9", man? God bless America.
Oh man.
I mean, there are doors he'd
That's
have
just
to duck
straight.
through.
Yeah, man. Like,
And that's, man, can you imagine his mama?
I was just thinking.
I don't know.
Like when he was a
Maybe
baby.
she's a big lady, but I'm betting she's not.
Yeah.
I'm betting this trick is 5'2". And by the time this guy was 4, he was eye to eye with her. And you know, normally you pop your toddler's hand,
Right.
he'd pop it back.
She popped the hand. He,
Bam!
bam.
Yeah. No. Man, you have to look up at that dude. Let me tell you something.
How do you think you got so good at sports, man?
Right? Right? That's pretty wild, though. That's pretty wild. All right.
crazy.
Still on sports here. Let's stick it out here. Add Josh Allen to the list of players fined by the NFL this season. The Bills quarterback hit with a fine due to what the league called a violent gesture during their win over the Chiefs. Following a third-quarter touchdown, he appeared to make a throat slash gesture as part of his celebration with his teammate. Yes, and because, you know, so many people are going to run out and slash throats because they saw him do that.
Right.
You know, we have become a bunch of pansies.
You're just now realizing this?
Just a bunch of pansies. No finger guns either.
Yeah.
Yes, because that's clearly going to lead someone to a mass shooting, right? The finger gun. He was hit with a $15,000 fine. The other player was hit with about $13,500, and then the cornerback was fined about the same. So yeah, man, that's ridiculous, man. I mean,
Shooter McGavin's next.
yeah, damn sure is. Yeah, he's off
Better be
the tour.
paying up. Yep.
He's off the tour.
Off.
He's
Gone.
Off the tour. Well, let me say that one for here in a minute. I'll come back to that. The Texans scored 26 fourth-quarter points to complete the comeback victory over the Jaguars. That's just, knowing that alone is pretty insane. That's some Tom Brady-esque stuff. It was an AFC matchup between the Texans and Jags. Ended with a 26-point fourth quarter for Houston, leading to a crucial come-from-behind victory at home. The 36-29 finish in favor of the Texans gave them a 4-5 record on the season. The Jags are 5-4. Yeah, if you come back and do 26 points in the fourth quarter, you're out there killing it. That's some Tom Brady shit right there. This is interesting. Cleveland Guardians closer Emmanuel, I don't know if it's Clase or Clace, and right-handed starter Luis Ortiz have been indicted on charges stemming from gambling misconduct.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, manipulating bets on individual pitches.
I heard about that yesterday.
Yeah, the attorney's office in New York announced charges Sunday, unsealed the indictment. Ortiz had already been arrested in Boston, the other not in custody. The Department of Justice charged him with wire fraud conspiracy and a whole bunch of other charges, to be honest with you.
So first it was the NBA.
Yeah,
Now it's the MLB.
yeah,
Their heads are going to explode when they hit football, man.
yeah. They really are.
I'm just
They
saying.
really are. No, you're probably right about that. I mean, they're coming to everybody, I guess, at this point, it looks like.
I mean, it looks like they're,
like there's
I mean, that's the only thing that I can think of is it started with NBA. Somebody there had to roll over and go, well, hey, I tell you what, you think we're bad? Let me tell you about what these guys are doing.
Yeah, how many?
I mean,
I mean, if these are the ones they're catching,
right.
and you know, it's long been rumored that Major League Sports were influenced, but
Well, yeah, if you're betting
Nobody
on
wants
sports
to
and you
believe
don't
that.
think, well, of course not. But if you don't also, like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
do you think that it's how do you think it's just like a handful of people throughout that, tank things here and there, or do you think it's organizational? It's bigger than that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's
You think
definitely
it's bigger?
organizational. Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. For sure. I mean, you can look at me, although I'm just,
No, I'm
dude,
just, I'm just asking.
that's why I call it the Vegas call.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, dude, you know you've seen it. You've been watching a game. You may have some money on the
He
game.
missed 5 field goals in one game.
Yeah, but I'm
Never
just saying.
missed before.
Right, exactly.
5.
Exactly.
5.
Or the last 2 minutes, all of a sudden, somebody comes and scores 34 points. Come on now. We're not playing NFL Blitz the home game.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
I'm just saying. Somebody makes a call and goes, hey, you know what? There's a lot of good money on this bet, and we're going to owe a lot of people money. Let's just go ahead and swing it the other way, and we'll just make all the money.
Somebody made a call in sports, and this call is gonna have ripples. It's gonna have some people upset.
Yeah.
If you're shocked by this, if you are bothered by this, sorry, science actually sometimes still wins. The International Olympic Committee will enact a new policy that will prohibit transgender female athletes from competing against biological women. The policy is set to cover those with differences of sex development. The IOC's current policy leaves it up to each individual sports governing body. But as the leadership changed, the policies are set to change as well. The president called for protecting the women's category in June. There was overwhelming support. We understand there'll be differences depending on the sport, but it was very clear from the members that we have to protect the female category first and foremost to ensure fairness. But we need to do that with a scientific approach and the inclusion of the international federations who have done a lot of work in this area. So it was after a very large study that was conducted, and it showed, guess what? That even those who take treatments to reduce testosterone levels still have physical advantages over biological females. Are you
Shocker.
Are you shocked by that?
I mean, who would have thought that at the end,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Now, if you are a female transitioning to male, you're still fine to play. It's like, yeah, if you want to play, come on.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
get out and do your best. We're fine with that.
come on.
Yeah. And good luck to you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Hey, if you can do it, good for you.
Yeah.
Let's see, but yeah, so that takes place, I guess, pretty much immediately.
Okay.
So they're
Just
already
squashing it completely.
Yeah, there have been some questionable things, like this lady was questioning about whether she was a lady.
Right. Right.
And if you look at her, you're
boxer
like, yeah, that's definitely
that
definitely had a penis or has one. I don't know if it still does or doesn't, but
I've seen some, unfortunate, ugly women, and that's
there are no ugly women,
right.
Rich.
Right.
There are no ugly men, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody. Yeah.
Right?
Come on now.
Nobody's ugly.
Come on.
Yeah. Don't you have?
We're not starting with that today.
No. Didn't you? I tell you what. Let's take a break. We'll come back. We got stuff to talk about. Let's take a break. Damn it.
Just like a stadium after the game, or a pictureless old wood frame, a luggage carousel when the airport is closed, a blank page without any pose, the chair where you sat at our dinner table, or a stall that once held a horse in a rich man's stable, an envelope with a birthday card busted out, or a nest where the birds have already flown south. Empty, so empty, empty as my smoldering soul, empty, so empty. Once the burning sun cup you left without any coffee, when all the fruit has been picked from the apple tree, our fireplace without any flames, and all the mail that's come without your name, a comment section without any words, an auditorium with nothing to be heard, like a smile that never reaches the eye, or when you said you'd love me until the day you die. Empty, so empty, empty as my smoldering soul, empty, so empty. Once the burning sun, now a black hole. The closet space that held your clothes, or the bottle I finished that nobody knows, where our wedding photos sat over the fireplace mantle, and the wax ring that was beneath the unity candle. Every one of your given apologies, and all of the places we once agreed, and the prison from which I never wanted to be an escapee. Empty, so empty, empty as my smoldering soul, empty, so empty. Once the burning sun, now a black hole. Empty, so empty, just like me.
That's a hot chick right there.
Yeah.
As far as you know. It's Patrick and the People, and big thanks to Fitz Auto. If you're looking for a great vehicle, 8421 Stagecoach Road in Little Rock, look, the average new car now is creeping on $50,000. You don't want to spend that much, do you really? I mean, come on, it's a little bit silly. Why don't you go down to Fitz Auto and get a late model, low mileage vehicle where the depreciation's out of it. You're going to get a much better value. They work with you regardless of credit history. Go to fitzauto.com. It's real simple. You can actually apply online, get pre-approved without your social security number. Truly.
Nice.
It's a real easy process they have right there. Also, if you haven't yet got tickets, why not? December 14th, it is the roast, and we're super excited about it. It's going to be at the Looney Bin, and man, we've got just a great, amazing dais of people who are there, supposed to be my friends. You know what I mean? Supposed to be my friends. That's what it's supposed to be. But what it's going to be is brutality, I would imagine, predominantly.
I mean, we roast you as your friends.
Yes,
man.
no,
it comes from the heart.
Yes, of course it does. Yeah, no, it doesn't come from a deep,
gonna be
dark
great,
place
though, man.
of anger. And no, it is. It's going to be a great show. We added Eugene Belcourt,
Yep.
which we're very excited about. We also have Matt Orton, our resident Bigfoot hunter, John Bailey, singer with John Bailey and the Heathen Revival, J.P. Ford, comedian. We've got Umbrero.
Right.
Ontario. We've got Dads After Dark, Rickshaw Mike, or Little Doggy Mike Woodall, Tactical Turkey, Gunnar Griffin, comedian Julio Gonzalez, Bundy, Luke Shoemaker, and Vantage Ruins is doing their debut performance here as well. So, as well as John Bailey performing. So it's going to be a hell of a night.
Right.
So that I hope that everybody will be there. Please don't miss it. Get your tickets now at the Looney Bin. You can get them right now. They're just $20. I mean, come on, that's a great deal. I mean, when's the last roast that's even been on Comedy Central?
Right.
You know you're jonesing for one, and this will be a great one. And don't forget, I get the last word. And I've been working on it too, my man. My man, Rich. Yes, sir. I got some good ones for you, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I got some good ones.
We're gonna
for
see
everybody.
how well you can
Respond, react
perform under pressure.
under pressure. Dum 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 dum.
There's just some
I
fun
don't,
things in store for the night, man.
I don't feel that much pressure. Now you may surprise me, and I expect you will with something, but I don't think you're gonna rock. Then again, what do I know?
Yeah.
What do I know?
Man, I'm not giving out any details. I'm just saying there's the surprises are going to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I love it.
Luke and I have been working on something. We got it lined out. Yeah.
Yeah. A little doggy said unscrupulous hill. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's what's on his certificate anyway. So what's going on with you, man?
Oh man, I was just checking over comments here and just saying what's up to everybody. But man, I had messaged you this last night because I was scrolling through looking for news stories to talk about today, and I caught this one, and I don't know, I kind of wanted your perspective on it, and because when I was reading it, I was like, I get it, and I understand why, but also like that'd be a really hard way to wrap my head around making a decision.
Okay.
Like, so this is it. Apparently, the Trump administration has come out and is working on something. I don't know. It's very early on, but it is some type of 50-year mortgage that they're trying to make that homeowners, could take advantage of.
Right.
It's a plan for a mortgage term that would span, of course, 5 decades. Federal Housing Finance Agency Director Bill, Pult?
I don't know.
Yeah, anyways, confirmed this weekend, calling it a complete game changer and a potential weapon in a wide arsenal of solutions that we're developing right now. But there's been, anyway, so yeah, 50-year mortgage, but there's been a lot of backlash on it, and that's kind of my questions. When I read that, I was like, man, 50 years is great. But then I'm also thinking, man, 50 years, like what, the average age of a homeowner, first-time homeowner, is probably 30s, I'm thinking. Yeah. If I'm 39, if I had the opportunity to have bought a house, I would have already.
Yeah.
So 50 years, now you're at 70.
Well,
or 80 even.
Yeah,
I mean, you're going to.
First of all, I don't think you have to take
That's that great GED math, by the way.
I feel you. No, you don't. First of all, you don't have to take a 50-year mortgage. I think the basis of it, as you probably figured out, is how do we get payments down? How do we make housing more affordable for people?
Right.
And even the times when interest rates are, a little bit higher, because the Trump administration would like to encourage home ownership, but 50 years is awfully long. 50 years is a long, long time.
Well, and I've got to imagine that, like, your interest, I mean, have you ever, have you ever bought a car and the interest rate is just so high that you're like, I'm never going to pay off this car?
Well, I mean, it's not like the financing works different. I mean, there's a set term that it goes for, and then it's paid for, regardless of what rate it is.
Right.
But it does seem like you're going to have gap insurance or something that pays that mug off if you die.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, I think that's where you're going to have to be with that. I think there's going to have to be a rider on it because, like, if you finance, let's say FHA,
okay,
and you don't put 20% down, you may in fact pay what's called mortgage insurance. And that's a small fee every month that just protects the bank, okay? In this case, you may pay some type of coverage that just pays it other beyond your life insurance, some kind of gap coverage, some kind of thing that'll pay your loan off in the event of death.
Gotcha.
And I think I think if you're financing a 50-year home, that's how you're
going to have to be a requirement or something.
Because and most people aren't going to make it the 50 years. Let's be honest. I mean, not according to the averages we have right now.
Right.
I mean, if the average man lives to 72 and the average woman lives to 76 or something.
I mean, that's, you've got to figure.
You're going to have to buy it about 19 and you can pay it off when you die.
Right. Right.
I mean, so yeah.
Like go to the bank and, oh, yeah, I own my home.
It's almost a permanent rental. The difference is you are building equity, as you go, just not as much as fast.
Right.
The other thing that concerns me about that is some of the homes that are built are really good, but if you have a shitty home and a 50-year loan, that's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be bad. And when you go to resell it, your balance is not going to be nearly as low. So there are lots of questions to go along with that.
Right.
But, I'll have to say that when car financing, back in, let's go back just to the 80s. Most of the time, a car would finance for 36 or 48 months. That was the long side of it.
Okay.
3 years, 4 years, tops.
Right.
And 4 years was like the good credit people, it wasn't for just anybody.
Right. Right.
Now they'll go 72 months. And some of them probably go longer than that, to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, 7 years, 6, 7 years paying on a car.
Is a long time.
But
man.
they do last a lot longer.
Yeah.
And so there is that, but they had to because people couldn't afford them at 3 or 4 year payments anymore.
Right.
Cars became unaffordable. Houses are similar in across the country. You have to understand too, here, our average is like just over $230,000, $240,000. The national average is $405,000.
Yeah.
I mean, that's average what people pay for a house across the country.
Right.
$405,000.
Which is insane. I mean,
It is. And the further to the coast you
I
get,
can't even think of,
the more expensive it gets.
Yeah.
The closer to the coast you are, the more you're going to pay, almost invariably. Colorado has gotten pretty high.
Yeah.
Which is not shocking, but it has gotten pretty expensive now to live there, they say. So it's starting to kind of move, inward.
Yeah.
Some. I don't think it'll ever hit Montana. Not in my lifetime, anyway. You'll still be able to go to Montana and get free land and shit. They'll give you land just to come there and live.
Mia said, Trump, I won't be able to get some good Italian pastas now. I'm pissed.
Oh, yeah, because of the tariff thing. I'll tell you something I read, Mia, that, or I didn't read. I saw a report on it, and it was really interesting. And it was comparing and contrasting the way people feel when they eat pasta here versus in Italy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And so if you order pasta from Italy, if you order, not American-made pasta,
Right.
and you will feel completely different when you eat. Because ours is loaded up with stuff that weighs you down.
Right, right.
Absolutely weighs you down.
I got what you're saying.
How can you have an entire country that lives on pasta and not be fat asses? Think about it.
That's true.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
They're not. They're not, bro.
Because they don't have all the
They're
extra.
not.
Yeah. No, not at all. Yeah.
They're not. Because ours is loaded up with a bunch of junk. Because our government says, that's cool. Yeah, throw it in there. Why not? Yeah, we got a lot of people to feed. Throw some shit in there.
Right.
Yeah, it's good.
Just saying. Got some chemicals.
So yeah, there is a big difference. So maybe you'll feel better if you order some of that kind of pasta. You might even be thankful. You're going to pay more anyway. May as well get the good shit.
Right.
And see how you feel afterwards. Because if you eat spaghetti right now, you're going to sleep. You know how it is. You eat spaghetti, piece of garlic.
I thought that was
toast.
turkey.
You eat a piece of garlic toast and some spaghetti, a little sweet tea. It's nap time in the recliner. What are you doing?
Sweet tea. Gross.
Why don't you keep drinking your battery cleaner there?
I will. Thank
That
you.
antifreeze you got going. Well, your junk shrinks as you drink it. Brandon said, I like chemicals. Well, a lot of people.
That
do, sir.
explains a lot.
It really does.
It really explains a lot, Brandon.
Little doggy said, so he can't get Bertolli? No, you can get whatever. I don't know. I think the tariffs are impacting the price of it. So, again, look, you can buy food and be all right. There's plenty of things to buy, and you're going to be just fine.
Eden Davis just commented and said it's the strain of wheat that they're using because people in the United States also have a lot of gluten intolerance, and in Europe people don't. So.
Oh, I can't imagine why we have a gluten intolerance here. Again, we've all become pansies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to be that guy, but when I was a kid, for snacks, we ate rocks and mud. We really ate mud pies. Like, it's pretty good. It's not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad, yeah.
Grasses, you know.
Yeah, we were not sick.
It's a
we
nice
were not
salad.
a sickly group of people.
Nope.
You know, we
Same.
weren't. We were not sickly.
Bugs, you know.
Ate plenty of them.
Why not?
Yeah,
Crickets.
ate plenty of them. Ate plenty of them. Didn't want to, just did. You know? Yeah, everything. I watched this. It was a wife swap. My wife was watching Wife Swap, that show. You know, the TV show.
Yeah.
And so, and some of them are so ridiculous, but this family, they found this insane off the grid family, right? They live off the grid.
Yeah.
They farm everything themselves.
Oh.
They raise everything themselves.
Let me guess. It was somebody from the city where they've got like the yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They go to the grocery store,
Yeah.
order online for
Yes.
everything, and yep.
Yeah, so they swap them out, right?
Yeah.
But the family that lives off the grid, they in one way they were like me, in that they believe that exposure to germs is a good thing
You're right. Okay.
because it helps you build antibodies.
Right.
Their level of exposure to germs is we're never going to clean. And I mean that. When I saw their toilet bowl, I said,
Oh.
F you, man.
Oh.
You're sick. You know your place stinks. It stinks like ass in there.
Oh, God.
But nonetheless,
No.
all these germs they're exposed to, right? But the worst part, that was pretty high on the list of worst. But they also all raw food, raw chicken. They eat raw
Ew,
chicken.
what?
I know.
What?
Now, in his explanation, he says that, salmonella affects those who don't have antibodies for it. And so if you consume it over time slowly, you will develop antibodies for it. I don't know. I would never do it. It's disgusting to me.
yeah.
And you got kids there, they're eating raw chicken.
And if you
They're living in a
continuously
filth
beat
pot.
yourself in the head with a baseball bat, eventually it doesn't hurt anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true. It, at some point it stops hurting.
Right.
Yeah.
By
you're
the
right.
time you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mud pies were a great source of fiber for us as kids. Yeah, no, that's right. That's how we got fiber. Rocks and mud. That's what we had.
Wasn't kidney stones. It was just
No,
the rocks
no,
that you
just
ate
actual
yesterday.
rocks. No, and when he said we shit a brick, it's because a few rocks clustered together. It was like a brick. I mean, It's interesting, all these things.
Well, man, I've held off long enough. I've gotten a few messages about it. I had posted earlier on my Facebook this morning or last night, just before coming in, that I have some Hot Springs Diamonds news to release, man.
Oh, do you?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about it, please. What's going on?
Absolutely. So it was officially announced yesterday for anybody that's interested, or, maybe you have an opinion, maybe you want to work out some frustration on the field, maybe you just want to play football. Well, tryouts are opening up January 17th
Now you know why I'm retiring.
at the Hot Springs High School. And if you're interested in trying out for the team, man, you can sign up at arkansasdiamonds.com.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be the quarterback.
Yeah, I can see that, man.
Definitely going to be the
Right.
QB. Yeah, for sure.
Angry PB on quarterback. Falls back into the pocket.
Yeah. Gets smashed again. He's lost 7,000 yards this game.
You thought you broke 3 ribs wrestling.
Yeah, right? No, I can't even begin to imagine getting hit like that. No, that's exciting.
That is, man.
Because there are a lot. I bet it's a big amount of people who try out for that.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, we have a lot of great former college players, high school players. I wonder, do they have an age limit? Do they even do that? Does it matter?
I don't know. I mean, not off
Probably
the top
not.
of my head, I don't
Probably
think
they
so.
don't.
Yeah.
I guess if you can get out and do it.
Because, you remember Cody Beck, who is on here. He was my
Yeah.
trainer for a while. He
Yeah.
came on and showed us a few things and all that.
Is-
he had tried out at the last year's
Did he?
tryout.
Is
So
onomatopoeia trying out?
is what? Did
Hill.
you just say the
Onomatopoeia? Hill?
Ontario?
Yes.
Maybe he should.
He should try, man.
He should, man.
He should. He might be I wonder if he moves fast. Probably not, huh? Probably not as fast as he to be a running back.
I mean, you know,
But he's got the build
be a
to
good
be
lineman or
Well,
something.
he
Yeah.
definitely could. Yeah. So when are the tryouts again?
They are. Let me scroll back here because they sent me the message. It's going to be January 17th. Again, at the Hot Springs High School. So I guess they're going to be using
and-
the football field. That's kind of our practice.
Those folks get paid.
Yeah.
If you're a player on the Diamonds, you do get paid. I mean, it is
Usually.
a professional position.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's a big deal.
I don't know, what the
I don't
details
either.
are on
I
all
don't-
that,
I
but
don't
yeah.
know any of that.
Yeah.
But I know that they make something.
Yep. Yep.
You know. Yeah,
I just asked Eden. She said it is 18 and up, so there is no age limit on the.
18
So
and
hey,
up.
yeah,
okay.
if you're up there in years or whatever, and you're still running circles around your neighbors, come on out and
Yeah.
try out, man.
Yeah. What if you're just running from your neighbors?
Well, that too.
Yeah, that might work.
Just score some touchdowns on your way.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. Do you have anybody you think should try out? That I know you know a lot of the wrestlers who are really in great physical condition.
Oh, absolutely, man.
I wonder if any of those
Absolutely.
guys are thinking about trying out.
I mean, I would encourage it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, I mean, you might find yourself in another career too.
Right.
You know, I mean, all that work it's put into building your body up. Why not?
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
Again, if you're interested, man, I suggest, even if you're, whatever, even if it's just a hobby thing or whatever, a way for you to stay active,
Yeah.
go out there and try out. You never know where there might be a spot for you,
I
man.
do hope a bunch of older people try out just so I can see them explode when they get hit on the field. Just puff of smoke and they're gone.
Some
Yeah.
confetti flies
Yeah,
out or
just
something.
Yeah. Yeah, there went Pawpaw.
Lived out his dream,
Yeah,
though.
he did. He lived out his dream, dying on the field. We'll be back.
Getting ready for the party. My fit's at the top of my game. Silk shirt under Armani. Just throwing out a name. Sipping on that Bacardi. We calling that the pregame. Gonna be swarming with Barbies. Trying to get me out my A-frame. This that type of soiree. Everybody wants the invite. We heading down Broadway. Yeah, we kicking till daylight. We serving up beats gourmet. This that legendary funk. Party about to get so cray. The sun gonna come up drunk. Maybe about an hour later, we sliding in the Esco. Fully decked for the haters. Keys to the valet, they handing out party favors. It's summer, but they still got snow. This that type of soiree. Everybody wants the invite. We heading down Broadway. Yeah, we kicking till daylight. We serving up beats gourmet. This that legendary funk. Party about to get so cray. The sun gonna come up drunk. Back it up, okay. Line of people waiting outside. Can't get past the doorman, brushed off just like fluoride. Because I brought my funk band, house hopping with movie stars. But it's us everybody wanna meet. They're more famous, yeah, by far. But we're serving up these funky beats. Serving up funky. Serving up funky. Serving up funky. Serving up beats so fat they need Ozempic. This that type of soiree. Everybody wants the invite. We heading down Broadway. Yeah, we kicking till daylight. We serving up beats gourmet. It's that legendary funk. Party about to get so cray. The sun Chevrolet, 4-door and a 6-body trunk. Yeah, she called me daddy, cause I'm the righteous father of funk. We bouncing at the stoplight, fenders moving to the beat. Everybody wanna get in right, it sure don't matter the street. Slow rolling in the roundabout, 2 wheels lifted and curving out. Purple paint popping under street lamps, flexing so hard I almost caught a real cramp. Sitting cloud wrapped in my crushed velour, grab a Cuban out the humidor. That Haitian smoke is silky smooth, but it ain't got nothing on this funky groove. We bouncing at the stoplight, fenders moving to the beat. Everybody wanna get in right, it sure don't matter the street. The Lexani chrome is shining so bright. Them catfish trying to get a bite. It might be the car that book 'em, but it's that groove that cook 'em. It's getting funky here tonight. Break it down all the way downtown, riding this sleigh. You found the right beat today. We bouncing at the stoplight, fenders moving to the beat. Everybody wanna get in right, it sure don't matter the street. Bass slapping, toes tapping, act like it didn't happen. Let's ride. Let's ride.
Yep, we're back.
We are back.
We are back.
It's
man.
still freaking cold, man.
It is still very cold. Like it's ridiculous
Left that
cold.
door open and it just was
Yeah, man. They got that big garage door open, giant hole in the wall, just letting all the cold air in there.
Right. Little extra to add on to that. The tryouts for the Diamonds, January 17th at 10 a.m. So just let everybody know. Yeah, it'll be at 10 a.m. January 17th. Again, if you're interested in signing up, just go to ArkansasDiamonds.com. Little Doggy said he's going to try out if you will.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think you should, man.
No, I don't.
we can, you know-
maybe we can work something.
Maybe you can
out.
come out of retirement just for one day, and
maybe
we
I could
can
do
record
a
it.
private screening for them, like a combine type thing for them.
Right.
Maybe we could work that out.
Okay. I'll try and
See
get in
if you
touch
can
with
get
them,
with
see if we can do.
management.
Okay.
See if they, I can't, my time, I can't stand in a line all
Right,
day and,
right.
and do all that. But I could do a private combine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can work out.
Will you show them something? Show them a little something. Probably if I do it, they're going to give me the role.
Absolutely. I would
QB.
think so.
Yeah.
For sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
I got good field vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly. In one eye. The other one, not so much.
What's your most recent longest pass?
I
2
passed
yards?
on a couple jobs recently. I didn't want it all. I passed someone in the fast lane this morning. I passed gas a lot last night. So how about that?
That's a good career stat, man.
That
Yeah.
is, isn't it? Here's some nightmare fuel for you. Would you call yourself arachnophobic? Do spiders creep you out? They make you nervous?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Remember the one that I killed?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you were like, "Oh, you should have knew it was friendly."
Yeah,
And
he
I'm
was-
like,
he
"I
was
don't
a friendly
care."
spider. He was. Here's a little nightmare fuel. The world's largest spider web is home to over 111,000 spiders.
Wait, what now?
The world's largest spider web is home to 111,000 spiders. A team of researchers discovered a cave close to the Greek-Albanian border that's home to the world's largest spider web. According to the study, the cave of sulfur a pitch-black cave in southern Europe, is home to a remarkable colony, a spider megalopolis built by two spider species living together in a unique ecosystem. The web stretches 106 square meters along the wall of a narrow passage near the cave entrance, consists of thousands of individual funnel-shaped tissues. The natural world still holds countless surprises for us, the professor said. Yeah, it'd be a surprise for me. I'd be lighting that bitch on fire.
Right?
Yeah. You ain't going to be the world's largest spider web long.
Right?
Now,
They'll be getting the hairspray can and the lighter treatment, man.
Now, when I put this lighter fluid on there, bitch.
Bundy, I need that flamethrower now.
Right? No doubt. And look, they're not little bitty spiders. Look at the big ass spiders.
No.
There's a big juicy kind, furry and whatnot.
Ugh.
Yeah, the world's largest spider web is inhabited by two species. One is the barn funnel weaver, or domestic house spider. And what's the other?
The other is the hell no.
The hell to the no spider. Yeah, I don't know what the other one is. But either way, that's still pretty wild right there, man.
It is, man.
I mean, just look. He's just.
No, I don't want to
on.
look.
Let's just look.
Oh.
Look, he's
Dude,
literally.
it ripples.
He's pushing on this. The web is so thick, he's pushing in on it, and it's not even. I mean, it's like.
It's like it's a bed mattress or something, man.
It's like
You're
a
just
mattress that's so thick. Yeah, that's kind of wild, isn't it?
Ugh.
It looks like a booby when he pushes it, like a web
that?
booby. You know, it's a priceless find for scientists, it says, and a nightmare for everyone else. The location is an underground maze of huge chambers, winding tunnels that would probably have you pretty anxious. Yeah.
Ontario said on Facebook, he said that cave has to smell like ass, dude, like the sulfur.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Oh,
and then he said you actually can't flamethrower it because with the sulfur, the whole cave would explode.
Well, I'm just going to run a long wick, a long fuse, like Wile E. Coyote. Yeah, this is a little plunging. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. Yeah. T-Mac said F spider.
Yeah, I'm there. Yep.
Yeah, you don't like them either, do you? All right. Let's talk about this for a second. Which do you like more? Or let me say this. Which do you like less, T-Mac? And everybody else can play the game too.
Okay.
Do you like less spiders, big, gnarly, hairy, fat, fuzzy spiders, or the government? Oh, that's tough right there. Isn't it? I really gave you a tough choice, I know. You're sitting there like, I didn't expect it to be that hard.
All right, man.
Damn. Americans' trust in the U.S. federal government remains near 5-decade low. 45% of U.S. adults have a great deal or a fair amount of trust in the federal government to handle international problems. 38% trust the government to handle domestic problems. Trust in the three branches of the government range from 32% for legislative to 49% for judicial. 2 decades ago, all 5 measures showed trust above the majority level. As recently as 2012, majorities trusted all but the legislative branch. But it has plummeted over the past several years.
Shocker.
I know, right? Says these trust figures measured in Gallup's poll are statistically similar to what they were a year ago, but that overall stability, it says, masks large partisan shifts. Okay, let's see. What are they talking about here? Hold on. Yeah, we're not.
Everybody's saying they'd rather take the spiders.
Yeah, no, why wouldn't you? Of course you'd rather take the spiders. The spiders just doing spider
And you
things.
can take care of them yourself.
The spiders aren't gready. They're not there to kill you. They really don't want you.
They just want to be left alone in
They
their
just want to be
caves.
left alone. The government? Oh, well. That's a whole different story, isn't it? Where would you say that your trust in government is?
Non-existent.
Well, I mean, it has to be semi-existent.
I mean, no.
You still follow rules, don't you?
Well, yeah, because I have to.
Okay.
Otherwise they,
Then you trust the government will arrest your ass if you don't.
Right. Okay. Fine. All
Okay.
right.
So, I mean, there's some trust, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. You trust that if
A
you
small
go
percentage.
yeah, to the federal office that they're going to be there
Yeah.
most of the time. If
No.
it's not shut down.
No. I don't ever think they're there.
No,
No.
probably not.
No. I think they've got other people working for them, and they're just
Who's the
chilling.
least trustworthy part of the government to you?
Anybody?
I
mean, it's just across the board.
So all of them suck.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. All right. I
mean, I guess if I had to say, I guess I would say judges, but even at
okay.
that, like, yeah.
All right. That's fair.
What's up, Darren?
I think that that it's interesting, you know, where we're at. I don't know what it's going to take for people to trust the government again. I mean, look,
For them to start telling the truth.
well, right, and that seems to be an epidemic for them.
Yeah.
Seems to be a real big problem, doesn't it? We were just talking about some
And
of that
like
stuff yesterday.
And not even just tell the truth, but like don't just blatantly 100% lie. Like have it. I think that's really what it is, man. I mean, we've come out with so many things that are like. We were just talking about this yesterday with the January 6th and the CIA pipe bomber and everything.
Yes.
Like
No, it's
when we find out really you completely fabricated everything that you're reporting about.
yes, or you're on board with it,
Or
you know,
right.
yeah,
Like
yeah. No, it's very disheartening. But to be honest with you, good call, Darren. The IRS, yeah. That's the one thing I want. Where's my postcard tax return?
right.
I do want that, but yeah, I don't know what it would take for people to believe anymore because the internet is so loud.
Right.
You know, the internet is just ridiculously loud. I saw, people in my mind, and I'm not saying that people haven't always been assholes. Okay,
Right.
people always have been and always will be assholes. You can't change that. But the desensitization of people is at a very high level.
Oh yeah.
I get it. Okay, if you feel a type of way, left, right, whatever. Okay, but there's some amount of civility in my mind that should remain.
Yeah.
Okay, and here's an example. So they were having some kind of vigil, one of these Turning Point groups,
Right.
for Charlie Kirk.
Right.
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 Now I get it.
I've seen about this.
I get it if you didn't like Charlie Kirk, if you don't like the Republicans, if you don't like any of that,
Right.
that's fine. That's your choice. I don't care. But I think that, look, he was a human being. He did die. He was assassinated. So they're having a vigil, and here come these protesters,
Right.
and they're screaming at him, and they're screaming, "F your dead homie.
Right.
F your dead homie." I'm like, man, really? I mean, if you flip that around and it was somebody else on that side, they'd lose their mind.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a terrible thing to do. Look, I get it, you know, but that's what I'm saying. We're desensitized. But to be honest with you, the government has been perpetrating shit on us for its entire existence.
Well, and that's I was gonna say. I mean, I don't know. In some areas, they're desensitized over. Sensationalized is all the
Yeah.
words that I can think of
Yeah.
to really put it. But I mean, like we've talked about before, when you say, the crazies are activated. I mean,
Yeah.
we're not talking about like, somebody's going and, like there's some sleeper cell group. But when you have a life that maybe allows you to be inside all day, whether that's something you choose out of fear or whether that's something that just happens.
Yeah.
I'm in my house all day every day
Right, because you work from home.
because I work from home.
Right.
And trust me, if I had the news on every single day in the background, I'd probably be pissed off and feeling like I need to
Absolutely.
step up and do something. And
Right.
I'm the only one that's able to maybe possibly save the world or something.
Let me say this. If you look in New York, they just elected that mayor who, he calls himself a socialist, but he's genuinely, I think, a communist.
Right.
And I think he'd probably say so. But you might say, why would they ever vote for that person?
Right.
But I think, as crazy as this sounds, okay?
Chill
as
out,
crazy
Brandon.
as this sounds, all right? I think people are fed up with the government they have. So they're trying to find anybody who's going to disrupt what's there and try to change things. Anybody from the outside is
Right.
what they're looking for. Give me somebody that's going to come in and try to do different shit because it ain't working what they're doing.
Right.
At least in New York, and this is not going to be better. Trust me,
this is
it's going to be way worse. But it's neither here nor there. I think everybody is desperate for change.
Yep.
They want change.
They want radical.
They
Something needs to happen.
We want change, and we're trying to find a way to effectively get it.
Right.
And we're struggling to get it.
Right.
And that's the problem is they still want to do business as usual, and that's what they're protecting in Washington.
Oh, for sure.
This whole government shutdown. You think what do you think that's for? You think they give a shit if you're suffering?
No.
They don't care. If I'm suffering, you're getting paid, not getting paid, whatever.
They've got a gazillion dollars. They don't.
Pain is a means to an end.
Right.
It's a means to an end. That's all.
I agree a bit. Yeah. Little doggy, it hasn't popped up there yet, but he just commented. He said, "We are getting change now."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you feel like we're getting change now?
Yeah. He says we're getting change now.
In what way would be my question on that. I mean, I see some changes, but I don't see a major change for my life. My life hasn't changed in a major way.
Right.
Other than it's more expensive for me right now.
Right.
I have to work more. It's harder, to pay the bills, to do the things that we all want to do, right?
Absolutely.
But otherwise, it's
it's
still the same shit. They're still everybody's blaming everybody, and nobody's being held accountable.
Right.
That's really the end of it. And it's worse now because they're all just taking shots at each other, trying to sue each other. I'm sure that the next Democrat elected, they're going to try to prosecute everybody from the previous administration.
Right.
It's just going to keep going because that's what it's about.
Yep.
And so is there change? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe there is. I'd like to believe it. I would. I'd love to believe it. I just don't know, man. I don't know. It's
there's always change, man. It's just whether it's good or it's,
Well, yes, but I'm talking about a major shift. What's the last time this country shifted in a very major way that changed your life? Let me just ask. Ask. What's the last thing that happened in your lifetime that the government did that changed your life in a major way?
A Clinton or a Bush was not in the White House.
Yeah.
Seriously. If you really look back on that time period,
Yeah.
man, we had like 16 years where it was
Yes.
either a Clinton or a Bush in the White House.
That's true.
And personally, that was some of our best economic times, I believe. Out of my life cycle.
Yeah, no, the Clinton era was a good era for a multitude of reasons. It really, first of all, he did operate a balanced budget, and I respect and appreciate that. But secondly, he benefited from the dot-com boom.
Yeah.
Which was really, really big there. Now we're into the AI boom. But the AI boom's a little different because
it's taking over everything.
It may take over.
Yeah. What was designed as just a tool to help and
Rocky
enhance
said
it.
the last change was the Boston Tea Party. Rocky, if you were alive for that, I'd like to have you in here for an interview, see how you look.
That's my brother.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. I'd like to see, how was that tea party? Was the tea good? Was it hot tea, cold tea, iced tea, sweet tea? Which kind of tea was it? Just curious. Little doggy said Obamacare. In a negative way, that was a change.
Well, that's what he said. He said it ruined literally everything.
I don't know that. I don't know how much of a change it really. Yes, it was. It was an economic change and not a good one. I just don't know that it was a major shift in my life.
Right.
It did shift some money. It made it a little more difficult. But I don't know that it changed that much. And that's what I'm saying. I just don't know what's changed that much in the past 50 years. Clinton didn't invent the internet. It was Al Gore, dummy. Yes, Al Gore did invent the internet. Or at least he believes he did. And by the way, he did not. If you're wondering, he did not invent the internet. He did not. All right. Let's see what else we got here. I got other stuff that I wanted to get to today that might be of interest. So with the economy, as you can imagine, We're talking about the government changing, your life changing. Now, this person's having a big change.
Oh.
Yeah. Jenna Jameson. Yeah, that Jenna Jameson is embracing her faith.
What?
That's right. The former porn star, she's 51 now, shared on Instagram Sunday about the transformative personal journey she's on. She said, after decades of being known for my body and sin, getting baptized and helping others find Jesus too. She put a video of herself looking into the camera before mouthing the word switching sides. Jameson also exclusively told the reporter, I'm being loud and proud about my walk with Jesus, proclaiming my love for him is opening so many people's eyes to the fact that they're not irredeemable. Yeah, she got a lot of work to do.
Yeah. You know what? Good for her.
Yeah?
Good for her. Why
Yeah.
not? You know?
Yeah?
Yeah. Why not? That's all I can say.
Does she
Can
bang,
you imagine if she not? Is she
does she
going
bang
Mormon?
for Jesus?
You know?
I don't know. I don't know how that
If you
works.
go to, you get the knock on your door, you open
Says
it up,
Je-
and there's Jenna on the other side,
Someone-
Have you heard about Jesus?
Someone commented, Jesus is going to use you amazingly.
I'm sure.
I think a lot of people have used her amazingly. Jesus be the first not to. You get my point? I remember I told you guys meeting her. She was so drugged out of her mind. She was so pilled
Wait, you
out.
met her?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I hosted an event downtown when Juanita's was at the River Market.
Oh, okay.
And no, she's not going to be a porn. Well, she will be a former porn star.
Right.
So she came to was making a big appearance at this event at the Juanita's when it was over at the River Market, and so I was the host of that event.
Oh, okay.
And so A, she was late. B, she was having a diva fit. Okay. C, she was way smaller than I expected. And I don't know why people look bigger on the screen as far as taller, but she's like 5'1", 5'2", sometimes she's super short.
Yeah.
But the most insane thing, and maybe she's had it removed now, I don't know, but she had these ass implants.
Oh.
And when I tell you that
Like Nicki Minaj or something? Yeah.
she was so skinny
Oh, no.
that from the front, she just looked like a waif. But from the side, her ass literally did that like a cartoon. Like I really could have put a Coke can on the ledge of her ass.
Oh, geez.
And I'm like, why? Why would you ever get that
Yeah.
caboose that's so comical like that? You look in the mirror and go, that looks good. Now, I guess maybe from other angles that she's been shooting,
yeah.
maybe it did. But I was like, that's ridiculous.
That
But
is-
yeah, she had a diva fit. She was pilled out. She was, it was not her best moment. I'm
Yeah.
sure she would tell you that, particularly given her new walk of faith,
Right.
where she's looking to get Jesus' rod
Well,
and staff.
I mean, hey. She's used to spending time on her knees, so might as well add some prayers in there.
it's true. Yeah, you can throw some Hail Marys in there now. Yeah, throw those in there. Her real name, by the way, if you need to know, is Jennifer Marie Masulli.
Oh, great.
Yeah, she started her porn career in the 90s. She retired from the industry in 2008, though began working as a webcam model in 2013. Last April, Jameson and her wife announced their split after 11 months of marriage. Yeah, okay, great. Then March of this year, Jameson debuted her new relationship with, I don't even know who this is, Mio Campo, some guy, I think. I think it's a guy. I can't even tell. I think, is that a guy?
What?
That's a guy, right?
I mean, sure.
It's hard to tell.
I guess so.
It's hard to tell anymore. But Jameson was previously married to the king of porn, Brad Armstrong, from 1996 to 2001, and then another former porn actor, Jay Gardena, from 2003 to 2006. She does have 16-year-old twin sons with Tito Ortiz of the UFC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine being her twin sons I mean, that's got to have been a very difficult. You know, your mama jokes are real tough on them. They never end for those guys.
No.
Ever.
All the time.
Why are we horrible, T-Mac? What did we say that was horrible? Just telling the truth. What? I don't. What's y'all's problem, man? All sensitive and everything today. Is today Veterans Day? That's what's up, right?
Is it?
I guess so. They're saying happy hug a veteran today. It must be Veterans Day. So let me shout out all of my friends who are veterans, and all of the other veterans out there who have given and served and done for us, so that we can argue about anything in the world and be able to do it freely.
Right.
You know, that's the greatest gift that's ever been given to this country anyway, is the freedom of speech and to be able to speak your mind even when others disagree.
There you go.
You know, and these guys put their life on the line. Some of them gave up their life. Mm-hmm. But I have a lot of friends who are veterans who came back and, you know, look, they didn't come back whole.
Right.
They didn't come back working the same way they worked when they left. You know, they got injuries, they got hurt, they got hit by IEDs, they got shot, they got, you know, all these different things that happen. And I know a lot of guys like that.
Yeah.
Be thankful for them today. You know, if you do know a veteran, thank them for real. It really does matter. You know, if you care about, you know, your freedom, whether you love your government or not, screw the government.
Right.
You know, if you care about your freedom, these guys protected it for you. That's the bottom line.
Right.
Still do. So, happy Veterans Day. We'll be right back.
No matter how far we've come, we're always 7 steps back. It's hard staying calm while I'm under attack. Just like that. Outside agitators have somehow made it inside. All these wannabe dictators, none on the same side, but they all aim to divide. How can we reach higher if we're down on the ground? Shots fired, it's that kind of small town. Nobody locks their doors, but too many killers around. Hey, if you have to die, it's better in a ball gown. We've got hard tongues and cotton souls. Is time telling us, or do we tell time? Rolled up sleeves and nowhere to go. Bit into an apple but got a mouthful of lime. Your tattoo says it's us until the end, but your lips are saying you're through. I guess even words in ink can be bent. Maybe we didn't use the right glue. How can we reach higher if we're down on the ground? Shots fired, it's that kind of small town. Nobody locks their doors, but too many killers around. Hey, if you have to die, it's better in a ball gown. Reload. Surrounded by bad players, we have to get back to back. Do we even have a prayer facing down these attacks? Just like that. Caught in the crossfire, assassins out to close the deal. Zero chance we survive if we can't find each other for real. Killers come to kill. How can we reach higher if we're down on the ground? Shots fired, it's that kind of small town. Nobody locks their doors, but too many killers around. Hey, if you have to die, it's better in a ball gown. Rat-a-tat-tat, reload. Rat-a-tat-tat.
All right.
What are you,
My
Matthew McConaughey now?
All right. Just keep living, man. My brother lost his life, and I still support his efforts today. My son will stop everything to go thank military men and women for their service. We get delayed in Walmart a lot. That's Mia. First of all, thank you to your brother for his service, particularly. That's amazing that he did that. My mom's side of the family were military.
Yep.
My grandfather served for 34 years. He was truly a war hero. He had part of a book written about him. He got the the Silver Star, I guess they call it.
Okay. Yeah.
And he was a pretty amazing guy. They were in Okinawa, Japan, and his guys got pinned down by a machine gun nest, and they had fought for hours and hours, and he was the only one with any ammo left.
Wow.
And so he charged the machine gun nest and somehow killed them all and saved the rest of his guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It was pretty amazing. My uncle, he went to Vietnam, but he was a paratrooper. And the first day when they dropped in, his boots didn't hit the ground before he got shot. His knees were shot out by a machine gun. So he never even really fought. He just got shot and,
and then
went back home. Yeah.
Still, though, I mean, he
yeah.
was there too.
He
it's not
was.
like that was the plan.
No, it's like all those guys who went on Normandy. I mean, you've seen Saving Private Ryan, which is that opening scene is one of the most brutal things, and it's real. It's very realistic what happened. So, but yes, big thank you to your brother for his support and for every veteran out there, man.
Yeah, the military side of my family was my dad's side. My dad was in the Air Force. His dad, so my grandpa, he was in the Air Force. I actually have some cool items for my grandpa.
Yeah.
I don't have any like stories or anything. Neither one of them really ever talked about it much. Dad talked about being in basic, and unfortunately, some things happened that he wasn't able to make it through basic.
Yeah.
He went through some pretty tragic stuff.
Yeah, I got you.
But my grandpa did serve in the Air Force during World War II, and from that, actually, just a couple of cool items. But I actually have a dress sword off of a German soldier that he took and brought back with him. And then in his flag from when he passed away.
Cool.
I actually have I just saw it the other day because I was putting it up since we moved, but it's the handbook guide that they gave soldiers who enlisted all the way back from 1940, man, still intact.
That's really cool. You should take a picture of that.
Yeah,
post
man.
It. Maybe take a shot of a couple pages that are interesting and post it.
For
People
sure.
would be fascinated by that, especially on Veterans Day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely.
It says, my dad was a fleet mechanic in the Navy, Brandon said. Mike said, my grandpa drove a plywood troop carrier back and forth at D-Day like 20 times. That's amazing. It really is amazing. Hell of a man. I bet he was, Man, most of those people you're saying he didn't really talk about it. Most of them didn't.
Yeah.
The only reason I knew anything about what my grandfather did is not because he ever told me a story, because he never told me a single story.
Yeah.
I don't think he wanted to.
Yeah.
I don't think he wanted to put the horrors of war on a boy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that was
but
I mean, growing up, you wanted to hear about it because these are the people that live through it and they're in your family. But on the other side of it, dude,
yeah,
that was
he didn't want to talk about the things because it was
that he
horrible.
had to say. Yeah, it was.
It's horrible what they had to do and see. But because part of a book was written about him, I knew from that some of the things that had happened because, he did the interview for the book or whatever.
Right.
And it was fascinating just reading about it and realizing that was my grandfather,
Right.
It's pretty cool. I'm sure others feel similarly. You feel proud of your relatives who served like that and fought for us because especially like in World War II, because it's a very consequential war.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely shaped. You're talking about, when the last thing was that anything,
It could have turned out way different.
Yeah.
It could have turned out way different. You know what I mean? All right, let's do.
Well, I had
what do you
one thing here
Okay.
that I man, it's been, I'm just gonna cut. We were just talking about it on break. I don't know what is up with today, man, but there is just nothing going on news wise, man. I've been
is
looking
slow.
up all day.
It's slow, yeah.
But this one did catch my eye. So a woman was walking her dogs on a Oregon beach when she saw a small shark struggling.
Okay.
Apparently, it was a lucky timing for a salmon shark. It was suffocating in a low tide area. It was basically beached. It had come up on the beach and was stranded. And she said she came up along while walking her dog. She was essentially nervous about touching it at all. And she said, I have 3 kids, so she didn't want to put herself in a dangerous position. But she decided to lift up the shark and kind of throw it back into the
cool.
ocean. And, here
Good
you
for
go.
her. Good for her.
Just wondered, she was walking her dogs. I mean, you couldn't have given it a snack along the way. It was just, dying.
I mean, it depends on the age of the dog, yeah. I mean, like Rousey's 10. I mean, she might be, time. I mean,
Rousey, man, you're just gonna
just throw her to the
just
shark.
say thanks for all the years and memories, and
Hey, you're awesome.
here's how you die.
You don't want cancer. Just have the shark.
That's horrible, man.
That is horrible. I would never do that.
The family pet.
Speaking of animals, this won't make you feel any better. Australian scientists have discovered a new native bee species with horns. Appropriately, it's called the Lucifer bee. I'm not kidding. Researchers found this while observing
They didn't want to go with the horn bee.
rare wildflowers that only grow in Western Australia's Goldfields region. The highly distinctive prominent horns are only on the female and may be used as a defense mechanism or, I guess, to gather pollen. The scientist said she was inspired to use the name Lucifer. Well, yeah, it's got horns. I mean, it makes sense. It's probably a good name. But did you know what?
As dorky as this sounds, man, I kind of want to see some bee horn fighting or something, man.
That would be cool.
Just
Yeah, you can see the horns there.
Yeah, man. See, could be a new,
I will tell you this, and I wonder how many people know this because I didn't. The name Lucifer, which, as you all know, that's the name of the devil, right? That
Yeah,
was his
I think
name.
so.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's ask Jenna.
But, right, she knows it personally. But did you know Lucifer, translated, is bringer of light?
Oh,
Yeah, that's what the name actually means. Bringer
Interesting.
of light. Yeah. It is interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Now, it has a little different connotation.
right.
Adolf was probably a popular name at one time.
I mean,
Not so much anymore.
right. And fire does put off a nice little light, so fire and brimstone.
Yeah, no, it really does. It really, really does. Yeah. Just escape that.
Take it away, Luke. Why not?
Yeah, why don't you do it?
Listen up now, I'll tell you a story. Without a doubt, it's kinda gory. It's the worst news you could ever hear. Things just like this make you fear. Lying lunched on a dumb guy's knee, or a big aardvark drowning some honey. Why you laughing?
Luke's telling you.
Why you
Don't laugh.
laughing? This shit ain't funny.
Don't laugh. Yes, Lucifer was an angel. I don't remember, was he Michael the Archangel? Is that his name before he was Lucifer?
Oh.
It seems like, and I could be wrong. He said, watch the TV show already. Sorry, I haven't watched a lot of Lucifer TV show, although I've seen that, and it does look interesting. All right, let's get into this. An elderly Vietnam War veteran. Hey, how appropriate on
All right.
on Veterans Day, right? An elderly Vietnam War veteran turned the tables on a naked madman who broke both his legs, shooting him dead in an L.A. neighborhood. The maniac had driven to a suburban block on Friday morning before he stripped down on the sidewalk and was screaming nonsense as he broke into a woman's home, according to police. There he is right there, buck-ass naked, just out there. Security camera footage from a house across the street shows the man trying to break into the house while holding a garden sign and yelling unintelligibly. He managed to break into the home, chase the terrified tenant out. Her landlord, the 79-year-old veteran, heard the screams and ran out of his home to help. He tells the suspect, I have a gun. I will shoot you. And the naked man slammed the veteran on the ground, fracturing both of his legs. And then the veteran did exactly what he said. He shot his ass.
Right?
Said, I looked over, and the naked guy was on the ground. The older guy was on the ground, and he shot him 2 more times. Yeah, no, we're going to make sure.
Yeah, we're going to make sure you did.
No, I'm not.
I gave you the warning.
Yeah, no, no, you ain't getting back up. No, you're not.
And you broke my legs?
You broke my legs, you're done.
Yeah.
No, this is over. The veteran rushed to the hospital, has since undergone successful surgery. Hopefully, he says he makes it out of here without being in a wheelchair the rest of his life. Yeah. Yeah, look at that dude. Crazy as hell. The incident has left the neighborhood on edge. Yeah, I mean, that's, I don't know which, I guess bath salts, the certain drugs people take, they got to get naked.
You got it, yeah.
I don't know why. They're just like, I got to get these clothes off.
Is that the one that, like, because you've seen so many videos of the zombie people,
Like the face eater.
yeah, where they.
No, not the slow motion. That's fentanyl or heroin.
Well,
It's
the one
fentanyl.
where they go like crazy, like
Oh,
they're
that's bath
running
salts,
around and they're
Bath
police
salts.
have shot them 20 times with tasers and it's not yeah.
Yeah, bath salts, PCP, things like that will create
Shit is
that.
crazy.
It is crazy, man. That's pretty damn crazy. All right, here we got another one here. Hold on one second. Let me grab this from here. Yes. Now, these were not horn bees. They're not the devil bees. But a swarm of bees got loose inside a car.
Ooh.
First of all, you're carrying bees in a car? Prompted a Saturday morning crash that left the driver hospitalized and killed a pedestrian in Arizona. The unidentified driver was transporting bees that escaped and stung them, prompting the driver to lose control amid a medical crisis. The driver struck a pole and a pedestrian at about 9 a.m. Well, that's early to get hit.
And the driver didn't know that they were allergic to bees?
Well, I don't
Like,
know.
it doesn't seem like that'd be a
think-
job that I would go for.
I think anybody's allergic to 100 bees.
Oh, I mean, fair enough.
Yeah. First responders transported the driver and pedestrian to a hospital. The pedestrian died. The driver suffered minor wounds. No pending charges for the driver. It's not the first time it says a bee attack has prompted a car crash. Stephen Daniel was attacked by bees while mowing after he disturbed a nest in a vacant building area. The bees swarmed him and stung him, following him into his truck as he tried to drive away, which caused him to crash. They did get him out and into an ambulance, but his breathing stopped on the way to the hospital. And then in July, a guy died and 2 others injured while removing stucco from a column at an independent living facility after being attacked by bees.
Well, insurance rates fitting to go up if you
Yeah.
live in a bee-infested area.
Man, it happened to my dad and it happened to Laura.
Yeah?
Yeah, both of them were mowing. Both of them ran over an underground yellow jacket
Yeah.
nest,
Oh.
and both of them came in the house with yellow jackets all over them and taking their clothes off. Yeah, it was so weird. My mom was having like some kind of Tupperware party or something.
Oh,
And
no.
here comes my dad through the house disrobing.
Just-
As he comes through, everything's out. He didn't give a damn. Laura, we were worried we were going to have to take her to the hospital because she got, we pulled 13 of them out of her that were stuck. Yeah. But she had run over it and they just swarmed her. It was pretty bad. Pretty bad. Man, these yellow jackets are bastards,
Yeah.
man. They're mean as hell. He said park the mower over it. Yeah, they doesn't exactly work. All right, one more here. This is bad. Okay. Wisconsin teacher's aide.
You're bad, okay.
Okay, kids, have been charged with having sex with a teenage boy with who she had allegedly started getting flirty with when he was 12.
Wait.
Yeah. Wow. A criminal complaint filed against Stephanie Jansen with the Fond du Lac County Court Monday, accused of having sex with the teen, identified as victim 1. She's 41, by the way. She was working at the Faith Lutheran School teaching 3rd through 8th graders in Fond du Lac when she allegedly met the victim. The victim told investigators he was only 12 when the teacher's aide started becoming flirty with him. There she is right there. Not a real looker, I'll be honest with you. It looks frightening, actually.
Yeah, a little bit.
She looks scary. He alleged that she was aware of his age and she taught 2nd grade at the school while he was in 8th grade. And they would regularly bump into each other on campus before she started the illegal relationship. Teen said the first time they hooked up was September 2024. It was before he was 16. He knows because he didn't have a driver's license yet.
Wow.
And he ain't even got a driver's license.
Pick you up on my big wheels.
Yeah, anyway. He revealed that she would send him nude pictures around the same time as they were, of course, having sex, and claimed that she would also send his underage friends explicit photos. Oh, not just him, but bring your little friends along, too. What a crazy... Victim 1 mentioned Stephanie Jensen was not only sending him nude pictures, sending them to his buddies. He said he traveled throughout his friend group that she was willing to share. So people he knew would add her to see what she would share with them. Now, she denied having sex with him when confronted by detectives. However, she did admit to sending photos and videos. When the detective said she was being put under arrest, she snapped back saying, "I'm not under arrest." Yeah, it doesn't work like that. You see, you can identify as a non-criminal, but it ain't going to work because the reality is you're a criminal, bitch, and you are going to jail. You are being arrested, so you better get back into reality. She said, I'm not under arrest. They said, bitch, yeah, I know.
Yeah, you are. Do you feel these cuffs going on your hands right now?
that's what the
These
rest-
say you're under arrest.
Yeah. They noted the detectives had to pull her up from the couch by her arm. She struggled, pulling away until they ordered her to stop. She's been charged with all kinds of, and as you can imagine, it's a whole list of charges.
I'm sure, as it should be.
Yeah. And you're at Faith Lutheran.
Right.
Wow, it's even worse, man.
What's going on?
I mean, it's all bad, but it's even worse that you're hiding behind Faith to, diddle boys. I mean, that's terrible, man. I mean, 12. You're trying to get him to send.
Well,
all
she
his
figured
friends.
it worked for the priest, so why not?
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
I mean,
Yeah.
again, teachers
that's
are
wrong.
the new priests.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it's true. I mean, it is. Look, I can't remember the last time I heard some kid. Everybody who's been molested by a clergyman,
Yeah.
it was like when they were a kid.
Yeah.
You don't hear any new ones going, I just got this, they're like, heat's on us, we got to stop.
Yeah.
Teachers, the heat's been on them for 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
And they're still
just, we'll own it.
No big deal.
Why not?
I mean, it's not going to be that big a deal. Yes, no, you're going to prison
Right.
for a long, long time.
Mia said if she was in Arkansas, she'd get the permanent sleep needle. Yeah.
Yeah, no, if she was here, somebody would some parent would have taken care of it.
Oh, I'm sure.
I would imagine. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. 12. Come on, man. 12 years old.
Gross.
It is gross, man. Shit, I was still loving Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, do you know how much that would have ruined life?
You could have gone and found a different mystery van.
I think it would have ruined life.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wasn't there. Yeah, that's crazy, though, man. I mean, I just don't understand how desperate you are for attention when you look to a kid for it.
And how it
Is it because you can control them?
How are you sliding underneath the radar with this
No doubt. Because I don't know any.
How are you sneaking through? You're telling me there was no indication at all that, this person who's applying to be a teacher, just, their screws might be a little bit loose.
She's sending them to all the kids. Share them with your friends.
Right.
Like their garbage pail Garbage Patch Hair Pale Kids
For real.
cards, you know? Like they're Yu-Gi-Oh! They're Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Gotta catch 'em all. You got the
Hey, I'll
one.
trade you the right boob for the left boob.
Yeah, you got the one of her BH in there. It's right up close.
That was a foil pack one.
Oh yeah, that's the. It's got the graphic, the holographic.
Yeah, it's got
on it.
the
The holographic BH. Yeah,
When you hold it this way, it looks like a BH.
it's
When
the
you
rarest.
hold it this way.
Yeah, it's the rarest card. Yeah, this way it's a butthole. This way it's a nipple. Look.
Yeah.
Nipple butthole. Nipple butthole. Nipple. Gotta catch 'em all. You may
messed
as
up,
well,
man.
You may as well just make cards out of them if you're gonna.
But I mean, yes.
I mean, come on, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
At
gonna
least
go
have
to
some
prison.
fun with it. Make some.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna go to prison. You know, make it memorable.
Autograph them.
Sorry, I missed the show. I'm in Tulsa with my kids. We went to see Billie Eilish last night. Mistress, was that a great show? I bet it was. I don't know I do know. What was it? Bad Guy. I've heard that song a couple
Yeah.
times. I don't know it, and I wouldn't recognize her or her other songs in a lineup.
Right.
But I understand she's really talented. A lot of people like her. Was it good? Was it good, Mistress? Did the kids have a good time? Was it everything they hoped it would be?
She had posted some. I saw a couple posts on Facebook about it.
I don't know if
it looked like,
at one point
looked like
Billie
a really
Eilish was kind of goth and all that. Is she still goth?
She was goth when?
Billie Eilish?
Yeah.
When she first came out, she was goth as hell.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I always thought it was more like punkish than anything.
Okay, punk, goth.
I mean,
same
punk,
deal.
emo. No.
What's the
There's
difference?
there's a clear difference between punk and goth.
Okay, what's the difference?
I mean, like,
The uniform looks the same.
no. Punk is more of like, the skateboarders
Yeah.
and the kind of rock music.
Oh, that's what's her name?
Goth is more, all black and the old
Yeah, that's right.
Victorian,
Yeah, that's her.
like
That
dresses
was her.
and the, I don't know, what, Rammstein or something that they listen to.
Rammstein.
Yeah, whatever, yeah. Do
Listen,
hoss.
That's shit. That is a shit song.
It says the
He's
same
terrible.
fucking thing over
Yeah.
and over.
There's the other one. Mother. It's terrible. That's different. Who is that? I can't even remember.
Clove cigarettes. And
Yeah, no, you're right. Rich is goth, Brandon said. I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. It was incredible to see my 13 and 10-year-old light up. I don't know all the songs, but it was one of the best I've seen. That's cool. That's really cool that you got to do that. It's always great to be able to take your kids to experiences like that.
What show are you meaning, Bundy?
Hate to be a downer, but damn, I'm going to miss this show.
I think he's just talking about in
No,
general
no,
with us rap.
No, he's talking about
Come on.
Wheel of Fortune. It's going off the air.
Is
That's
it?
what he's- No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't know what he's. Now it's cool. I had the good fortune. We had the good fortune, Laura and I, for Tyler to meet Justin Bieber, and that was a big deal.
Yeah.
Because he loved at that time. He was, I don't know, 9 years old. Bieber was the biggest thing on the planet.
Yeah.
And that kid was so nice to my son.
That's
so
cool.
nice to both my son and my wife.
Right.
Just was a prince of a fella. I don't care what I'll always have a little bit of a soft spot for him just for the kindness that he showed them.
Well, that's cool.
He was very sincere, whatever problems he's had.
Right.
He was good to them, and it was a real big moment, I guess, for both of them.
That's cool, man. That's good.
Yeah, he told Tyler he was a little ladies' man, and that it was a really cool thing. I don't know why, but he was the one the news picked to interview when he came out
Oh, okay.
about meeting Justin Bieber. And so not only did he meet him, he was
Did
on
he
the
get a-
news, and then all his
Boy, he
friends
had a,
at school
yeah.
we're like, I saw you on the news. So it's like the biggest day in the world for that dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to meet him. He was on the news talking about meeting him. All his friends saw him on the news and were talking about it. So it was a great moment for him. So I can understand that.
Yeah.
Noah, my oldest, he got his experience. His favorite band in the world was 3 Days Grace. And so he got to meet them and then bring them on, announce them at Riverfest.
Okay.
Which was a real big deal. And then we got to sit in a special scaffolded riser on the side stage for the whole show. So that was a big deal for him.
Right.
You know, it was really cool.
That is, man.
Yeah. Anytime you can deliver some kind of experience like that. Another one was WrestleMania. We went to New Orleans.
Oh, yeah?
Me and the boys took them there. It was for the Undertaker streak broken.
Yep.
It was a massive. Everybody
Oh,
you
man.
can possibly imagine in the WWE that you give two shits about was there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
everybody was
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And so it was the coolest experience. We snuck down on the floor, got to
Nice.
walk around the ring and watch right up close a few times, you know. That was a lot of fun to sneak them down, you know, and just follow me.
Man, and to be in the arena when the Undertaker's streak was broke,
Yes.
that had to be
It was
an
electric.
unimaginable, unexplainable feeling, man.
Yeah, I mean, for them especially.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was cool
But
to
you
me.
had to be able to hear a
Oh.
pin drop in that
Oh,
arena. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, an arena that just goes silent.
All the air
Yeah.
gone. I mean, like for an awkward amount of time, probably.
Yeah.
They couldn't believe it was happening. You know, The Rock was there. I mean, everybody was
Oh, yeah.
there, and it was just like Cena was. I mean, shit, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I can't think of anybody who's big who wasn't there.
Well, that's their big. I mean, that's the
Yeah.
biggest event of the year, man. And
Yeah.
they have, you know, you can go for. They do what 2 or 3 day VIP experiences before even the event, where you can, you know, meet and greet.
Is that
and,
right?
Yeah, they have tons of panels going on.
We didn't do any of that. We just went down for WrestleMania and then we drove back.
Right.
But it was so good. It was so good. I feel bad for him. TBH, Diddy messed him up. Oh, Bieber. I don't know if he did or didn't, man. I mean, I didn't talk to Justin. I didn't. And if I did, I probably wouldn't ask him. Hey, did he diddle you? I don't know. Maybe he
You didn't ask him which type of
Maybe.
oil he prefers.
Right. Did he like the Johnson's baby
Yeah.
oil? Is that the one that he was, or was he more with the Equate, trying
Right.
to save money?
Which one was
Yeah,
better?
what was he?
That's wrong.
Yeah, no, it's here, huh? Yeah, I see. What has he got? A couple more years in prison or so? I don't know how even long he's got in there.
I don't know.
It won't be long. He'll be back out.
Yeah, we all tuned out after it was all done. We're like, yep, okay.
Yeah, we'll
On
see
to the
you
next
later.
thing.
We'll see you later.
Right.
Yeah. No, we are attracted to shiny objects. That's for sure. Like Jenna Jameson, Christian warrior.
Sounds like a new TV show,
Just,
man.
can you imagine? Hold on. Let's just pause for a minute. Let's just say that Jenna Jameson somehow becomes very second time famous,
Right.
as a Christian, right?
Right.
And
Let's say
let's
she
say-
goes to becoming a
And
preacher.
you run a time machine, and you show up in 2046, and Jenna Jameson is like the leader of a mega church, and you're like, what is going on here? I just watched her in. Just watched her in Forest Hump this weekend.
Now she's.
Oh, she's a preacher?
That's one Bible study I'm not going to miss.
Yeah, I guess not. That rod and that staff, they comfort me. I don't know what that means. No, that's it. We're done. We're out.
Later, everybody.
Bye.